My name is Leah Atasambeth. I am currently enrolled in Media Studies, and this is CCR number 3. The question for the CCR is, how did your production skills develop throughout this project? For this CCR, I decided to do a director's commentary so I could explain all of my skills and how they developed. The first skill I want to talk about is lighting. In the beginning of the film, you can notice more high-key, brighter lighting because it's more of like a joyful feel and more of an upbeat scene. But as the film goes on, you can notice how the lighting gets more monotoned and darker, because the scenes get more darker themselves as the plot continues since the girl is about to be murdered. Another skill I want to talk about are my sound skills. I had to make sure that I chose the right angles to film from certain sounds so I could get those ambient noises, or for example, the sound of the car in the film so that the noises could be displayed and the scenes can be shown in just the one shot. But I also had to learn to layer over my sounds in editing. So I had to use sound effects and music, pull them and layer them over each other and make sure they all faded into the right areas. For this project, I also had to learn new camera angles and camera movement skills. This was very difficult to communicate meeting through, so I had to be very careful with which shots I chose to use. So I decided to use a lot of close-ups for the beginning of the film to show them getting ready and just put together something that looks cohesive. Then after that, I mostly used mid-shots or two-shots because they started to communicate with each other, and it just allows you to see the character's body language as it changes. But towards the end of the film, I also incorporated more close-ups to really show off the emotions. But a main scene I really wanted to incorporate was a dolly out. This is where Grace is laying on her phone and she's texting, and it zooms out and you can see the stalker standing over her. This scene was really important because it just establishes where she is and what's going on around her before she's about to get murdered. For mise-en-scène in this project, I used a lot of different small things that really helped communicate different parts of the film. For example, the alarm in the beginning shows her waking up for the day. The school bell as they open the door to go into the school shows that, the school day is starting. Or at the end of the film, when the stalker is standing over the girl, you can notice that the knife is blank. But if you look carefully and you go to the scene where the stalker sits down, as he's sitting down, you can see the blood on the knife. And it's just really important small details that change the entire look of a film. But overall, throughout this entire production, my skills improved a lot, and I had to learn a lot of new things that really helped me make this film as good as it can possibly be.